The Tao Daily Tarot is just around the corner, of course, but I'm going to give you a little quick heads up. This is the focus of the entire reading, regeneration. And we're talking about emotional regeneration. Ooh, this is a good reading, and I'm going to have the details coming up for you in just a moment. Well, hello and welcome to this brand new edition of the Tao Daily Tarot. Thank you very much for joining me. I very much appreciate it. Whether you are a first-timer, long-timer, makes no difference whatsoever. If you are either of those two, please remember to like and subscribe. Hit that little bell when you're there. This will put you on a list, so every time you go to YouTube, as I come out with a brand new daily tarot for you, the Tao Daily Tarot, it will be lined up and you'll be able to check it out. Great reminder. So like, subscribe, hit that bell. Please appreciate it for sure. Okay. Now, if you're a first timer, let me kind of explain what separates this tarot reading from others. One, it's archetypal. I take a look at the images on the card and just focus on those images. Actually, I focus on energies. Okay, I don't make predictions. I focus on energies, okay? The energy of coming, going, pushing, pulling. Stop and think of your day. There are things always coming and going, pushing, pulling. That's sort of life. And so this is, as I call it, the energetic weather report. We're finding out, is it sunny out there? Is it cloudy? Is it rainy? Is it snowy? What's going on with the energies around me? And then I can apply these energies to my life, make decisions for myself, rather than waiting on somebody else's actions. Oh, he or she is going to come back in your life. Yes, they're sorry. Look at the energies that are around you right now. Give you the power. They say that your life is a reflection of the inner you. That's why this tarot reading, the Tao Daily Tarot, is aimed at energies. It's aimed at empowering you and your choices, your decisions, not waiting on somebody else. One of the other things that separates me from every other tarot reading is the fact I do the hyper shuffle. You'll see that in a minute, and I try to get this all done in about 10 minutes, give or take a couple of minutes, because you're busy. A 10-minute reading covers everything we need to cover, and it allows you to actually live a life. A quick tune-in, 10, 11 minutes, something like that, and you get the whole energetic weather report for the next, let's say, 24 to 72 hours. So that's it. I just a moment ago mentioned something called the Hyper Shuffle. If you're brand new here, you want to know what that is, I'm going to show you. And there you go. There is the Hyper Shuffle. Let's get to the reading, shall we? Okay, we begin with an oracle card that I happen to call the overall temperature of the card, because remember, I refer to this, the Tao Daily Tarot reading, as an energetic weather report. I'm reading energies, okay? And so we begin with this energy as the overall energy, and that's the energy of regeneration. And if you notice up here, the number 46, you reduce that, it's a 10 or a 1. Means beginning. Regeneration. Out of something that looks really, really bleak and lifeless, life is springing forth. Regeneration. Ooh, I love that theme for today's reading. Now, I said we do energies, so let's go to the energies of coming and going, and we begin with a card we had yesterday, Four of Pentacles. What does that mean? Well, it means that you are hanging on to something valuable. You have, because the pentacles, yes, people, tarot readers especially go, ooh, it's money, it's money, it's money. No, it's not necessarily money. It's what you value, okay? And after this past year, you have pretty much gotten a good idea in terms of what you really value, what's important to you, and you're hanging on to it. Okay, could be too much, we'll see. But the point is that you know what it is you think is important to you, to your life. Not anybody else's, to your life. And you're hanging on to your values, if you will. We go from there to the Five of Cups. Five of Cups. loss, regret, living in the past, sadness, walking away from something that this individual loved. But, if you will notice, there's a castle here. And go down here and there's 2 cups standing. This individual is looking at the 3 cups lost, not paying attention to his destination, and not paying attention to the fact that there are 2 full cups right behind him, right there. But it's been that kind of year for people, right? Where we've been kind of focused on what we've lost, not what we can hold on to. Although with the Four of Pentacles, it tells me that maybe that is the case. We're beginning to get into that position and go, okay, I got good stuff. I'm going to hang on to the good stuff, and I'm going to build from there. From there, we go to the energies of pushing and pulling, and we see the Six of Cups. This is nostalgia. A longing for the past. Past was very nice. We sanitize the past. We clean it up so we have just pretty much good memories. And so we are longing for the past. This could be love. You know, we do have a love card or 2 here, so it could be indeed a question of love, but I think it's more a question of what we're missing, the normality that we grew accustomed to. We may not even have liked, but we were used to it, and as human beings, if we're used to something, good, bad, or indifferent, well, we just kind of form an attachment to it. So we have to be careful about this Six of Cups. Yes, it could be someone coming from your past. In fact, this would kind of lend itself to that. Page of Cups, somebody coming in to apologize. Yeah, Page of Cups. All pages, by the way, change the storyline. You have the story going in one direction, and then a page of any kind shows up, and all of a sudden, the storyline goes 90 degrees. So indeed, there may be somebody from your past coming to make an apology. Would it be a love thing necessarily? It's very likely. Don't be surprised if it is. Friendly? Yes. Friendly? Yes. And it all depends on how much you value this older relationship. On the other hand, it may just be longing for the past, and you get a little reminder of it. And from there, you decide, I remember what that feeling was like. It felt good. Let's build on it. So yes, it could be a question of somebody returning to your life, because we do have these 2 cards, Six of Cups, Page of Cups. It could indeed be that, but it could also be an idea, a feeling, a theme coming back into your life, something that you're going for, because now you know what's important, and you're going to hold on to what's important. Because for a while, you lost it. Okay? So there's that going on. It can be the individual, or it can be some other person maybe coming in, or some other idea from the past makes you feel good. And to help with that idea, we have our first magnifier card. It's the Four of Swords. That's healing. Taking time out, healing. Being open to whatever comes to you from the past, whether it's an individual, a feeling, an idea, a thought, doesn't make any difference. Being open to that, healing that, or letting that individual or that idea, that feeling, heal you. Okay? Very, 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 very nice. And then from there, we have the other magnifier card, the Fool. Fool has shown up quite a bit over the past week or so, and as I always say, the Fool, for me, you know, you could say, well, he just kind of just doesn't care and just go take a chance. And some of that's true. But I think also an element of it is faith, knowing that somehow things will be taken care of and resolved. And it's kind of interesting getting to the last card, the vice versa card. And you see what it is, of course, certainly the Sun. Very optimistic, very energizing, very positive. But in the pre-shuffle, I came up with a couple of others that add to this storyline. One was the Nine of Cups, so that's your wish fulfilled, okay? It's your, again, there's that emotional connection, the Nine of Cups. So we do have, without a doubt, an emotional connection here, because we have the Five of Cups, we have the Six of Cups, we have the Page of Cups, and in the pre-shuffle, I had the Nine of Cups. So there is some sort of an emotional return in your life. It could be an individual, it could be a feeling, but also in the pre-shuffle I ran into the devil. So there's something, and this may actually be related to the Five of Cups, letting something go. But if you do, don't forget there are 2 cups there behind you to build with and to build from. So there is some little obstacle, but in the end, you are headed to a brighter future. Now, the folks in the Northern Hemisphere say, yes, of course we are. We're headed to summertime, sunshine, and all that wonderful stuff. But everybody is. There is that sunny glow. There is that energy to move forward, move probably to a feeling. Maybe through somebody else, maybe on your own, but to take you back. And it's going to be a small thing. It's not going to be a huge thing. But to take you back to a past feeling, a past time, when you believe things were better, you were happier. And so what that means is leaving the negative feelings behind, stepping forward with positivity, that of the Fool, right? You got the sun, you got the energy, you got the vision. Don't give it up, because the overall feeling, of course, is regeneration. Take a look at that picture. I mean, there's nothing living going on there except for that one tree trying to come back, and it will, because it is a 46 translating into a number 1. You are regenerating your life, and I would imagine you are regenerating your emotions. You are beginning to feel again. You're beginning to believe again. And that's a scary thought. That may be where the devil comes in, because you're going, this last year's been pretty hinky. I don't know if I can believe it. Trust it. Like the Joker, trust it. You are regenerating, and you have the juju to do it. This, my friends, is a fabulous reading. Take it. Take it and run with it. Hey, remember to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell. Also, within a couple of days, I'm going to be talking about how you can set up a private tarot reading with me via email. I'll have the information for you coming up in another day or 2. So look for that. Alrighty, so we're up to speed. Tomorrow I will have a brand new reading for you, because I do a brand new reading every day, 365 days a year. I hope you're here. If you happen not to be, between now and the next time we get together, because we will, blessings.